Make I laugh small. This one make me laugh. Asari Dokubor. You where you say you be all talking I do. Now you they run everything. They never throw blow. It don't they meet eyes. You don't they complain. You don't they complain of Tinubu administration. Say they don't carry this the Senate come south. Ah, you never see anything Asari Dokubor. You they happy now see that don't win. Let we make we carry, make una go. You don't they complain. You don't they cry out. Come so shame not catch you. They come out to social media to cry. Make una unite together. Una so na no go unite. You they happy so na don't win. Hey, mona carry they go. No complain. You don't need to come social media. Come they complain. He said no see Tinubu again. No they hear from Tinubu again. No be as they plan the whole thing. No be Tinubu can they do now. You never see anything Asari Dokubor. I bet when I watch the video. That pig man, he don't come social media. He don't they complain. Because he expects they go zone the Senate to
Southeast.
Tinubu no dey plan the way he want am. He forgets that these people, they dey into the game. They know how to use people. By the time they use you, finish. When you don't reach the time for their promises, they go dump you. The Igbos, they send their bet right to these people. Asari Dokubor, don't complain. Anything where you see inside, make you take calm. Me, I shame for you to see you for social media. Come they talk on this one. Maybe not be you. Now dotted video. I bet Mona watch the video. Mona watch them.
Ahmed Bola Tinubu, I stood my ground till the end. Even when he won and they convinced everybody that May 29 will not be, I stood. I am telling you as a friend, as a brother, not as a politician looking for political position. I am not looking for any appointment. I am telling you that let the Senate presidency be given to the Southeast. Yes, the Southeastern politician betrayed, like Amechi and others in the South. They betrayed. And that is what you have seen yourself, that it was difficult to call their name. It was difficult to associate with Ahmed Bola Tinubu in the Southeast and in the South. Especially when you are a Christian. How can you be in Ibiomie church when Ibiomie is hell-bent on seeing that you fail? So if somebody is in Ibiomie church and supporting you, do you know what the pains, the agony, the ostracization that he went through to make you win? Yes, the Southeastern politician went out. They went out and fought for themselves. We all know that. Ordinarily, we will say they cannot reap where they did not sow. Right? They cannot reap where they did not sow. But the expediency of the period, the period in which we are today, we have to make sacrifices. We have to overlook certain things. We have to overlook certain wrong to bring everybody together. We need somebody in the Southeast to stand in the gap between us and these evil people and work for the success of your government. The question is, what value, even in the South, will an Akpabio add to your government? People say you are making enemies, you are making unnecessary enemies. I have always made enemies. All my life, I have made enemies. All my life. If Akpabio, for me saying the truth, means that Akpabio feel that I'm his enemy, so be it. I have always made enemies in my life. I scarcely make friends. I scarcely make friends. Akpabio have nothing. He has nothing to add to this government. He has nothing to add to the success of this government. And it will be one of the greatest mistakes. And it will be one of the things that will be held against you for leaving the Southeast out of this government. For leaving the Southeast out of this movement. We have to accept the doctrine of necessity, bypassing ranking in the Senate so that a Southeasterner can become Senate president. Somebody who is agreeable, to our cause among all the senators in the Southeast. So it is up to all of us. The same way I advised about this non-existent obedient movement, that it was a church, the pastors were weaponizing religion, they were weaponizing Christians against Muslims, that a lot of people did not listen to. This is what I am saying again. Please and please and please and please and please, let us give the Senate president to the Southeast. I am not talking of any particular person. If it is difficult to do that because of a ranking, because of Senate rules, because of ranking, then we must apply the doctrine of necessity and bypass ranking and choose somebody who is agreeable. If Akpabio loves you, he will jettison his ambition, his personal ambition to become Senate president. This is not in our interest. Akpabio becoming Senate president is not in our interest at this particular time. It can be after this time. It can be after we have pacified. It can be after we have brought everybody together. It can be after we have strengthened ourselves. But at this particular time, Akpabio becoming Senate president is not in our interest. It's not in the interest of the survival of this government.